Channel. Today's video is going to be another tasty video because you guys seem to really like them and I really like making food, especially if it's dessert, so I figured I would film it for you. Give the people what they want, they say. So I do. If you haven't seen my past two tasty videos, I tested out some breakfast foods as well as some snack ideas, so I will have those videos linked down below if you want to go check them out because who doesn't like more food? Pretty sure everyone does. So yeah, I'll have those videos linked down below, and if you're new to my channel, I will have the subscribe button right here so you guys can click it and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my future videos, because that would be pretty sad and tragic. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, but let's go ahead and get started. The first dessert we are going to be making today is a root beer pie with a graham cracker crust. So the first thing you're going to do is put a bottle of root beer, I just used Dad's root beer, into a big large mixing bowl. After that, go ahead and add a 1/4 cup of milk. And then the last ingredient for this part of the mixture is just a package of vanilla pudding. Go ahead and pour that all in and give it a good mix. I found that mixing it with my hands or just with a regular spoon was really difficult, so I used a mixer. And you're also going to need a mixer when you do the whipped cream, so you're going to mix 1 cup of whipped cream until it's whipped and peaking. I had the most difficult time with this because my mixer died and it wasn't powerful, and then the whipped cream didn't whip, and either way, long story short, I finally got the whipped cream to mix, and then you just want to add that into the root beer mixture and whip that all together. Once you have that completely mixed and everything's super even, you can go ahead and pour it into your graham cracker crust. Is this not the most satisfying thing to watch? I just love it. After you have the mixture in, you can go ahead and give it a little shake if you want to even everything out, but just go ahead and stick that into the freezer for 4 hours until it hardens, and then after that, all you really have to do is cut it up and serve it. And I did find that the recipe left it pretty icy if you put it in the freezer for too long, so I recommend taking it out of the freezer a couple minutes before you're gonna serve it just to get it a little bit melted. And this tastes exactly like a root beer float if you add a little bit of whipped cream on the top. It is so good, such an easy dessert, and I think it's going to be perfect for summer parties and different things like that. If you love root beer, you're gonna love this dessert. The next dessert are these cookie butter cakes, and these only require 3 ingredients, so super easy, except for the cookie butter, because cookie butter is hard for me to find, and it ended up using like half a jar, which I'm a little sad about. But so that has nothing to do with this video. Anyways, you go ahead and start off with a cup of cookie butter or however much you want. I actually split the recipe in half, so you can do that too, or you can just do a full recipe. You want to take your cookie butter and microwave it for 40 seconds to get it really liquidy, and then in a big mixing bowl add a 1/4 cup of sugar and 3 eggs. Again, I am cutting the recipe in half, so you would have to add more if you want a full recipe. Go ahead and mix that mixture up because you want the eggs and everything to kind of double in size. It's going to like froth it up a little. After that's done, you can add the cookie butter, and I think one of the things I messed up on is the fact that your cookie butter does need to be completely cooled before you add it. Nonetheless, the next thing I did was spray a muffin pan because you want to make sure that you're spraying it or else you're never going to get these out of the pan after. And then just take your mixture that you have folded and everything has been mixed really well and just, you know, put them in the muffin tray as you would normally. And they actually grew really big, so I recommend maybe putting half the size I did. Yeah, that's just a little tip for you. After they are out of the oven and cooled a little, you can go ahead and remove them from the pan. The easiest way I found was just to kind of carve them out on the side and then use a spoon. In the video, they just took the cooling rack and flipped them over. Mine didn't work out that easily. And this is what they ended up looking like. Definitely not how they looked in the video, and I don't know if that's the fact that I didn't let the cookie butter cool or if I didn't cook them enough. I'm not quite sure. To top them off, I did just add some melted cookie butter on top, and yeah, that is basically the recipe. If you try this one out and you find that it works, please let me know what I did wrong in the comments down below. I would love to know, but let's go ahead and move on. And the final dessert recipe that I am trying out are these Funfetti Nachos, and they're so cute, and I think they'd make a great party snack because they're so fun and colorful. The first step is to cover up your cookie tray with tin foil, and you also want to make these cylinders or like rod type things for your cookies to lay over. That way they can have a nacho-like shape, so go ahead and just roll them up. And then for the cookie dough, I just made regular sugar cookie dough from a mix, and then let it sit in the fridge to chill for, I don't know, like 20 minutes. And then after that, I just added some sprinkles and rolled everything out, and then just pressed them in with a rolling pin. Once your sprinkles have been pressed evenly, you can go ahead and take a really sharp knife and cut 2 straight lines down the center. And I found that this was the easiest way to get triangles out of the dough, so that is the next step, is to just kind of cut everything into large triangles. And after that, I used a spatula to remove them and place them on the rods. I found that this was just the, most efficient way. After that, you can pop them into the oven and just follow the instructions on the back of your cookie package. I think I put mine in the oven for about 7 minutes. When you take them out, make sure they do cool down a little bit so they're not totally flimsy, and then you can just remove them from the cylinder, and to top it all off, add a bowl of icing, whatever flavor you like, and that is pretty much all you have to do to make these Funfetti Nachos. I think this is such a fun dessert for a party, and it's just really cute and colorful. So yeah, I really like this one, and it was super easy to make. Let me know in the comments down below which food item you would like to try or what you thought looked the most delicious, because I would love to know. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up so more people can find this video and my channel in the future. And I will see you lovely people in my next video. Have a great day!